outdoor enthusiasts, ladies. It's late in the day and it is just way too bloomin' flippin' hot. So, we're gonna take a run up a mountain, see if we can get a little bit into some little bit cooler weather. Alright, let's go. Well, it's only taken us about 10 or 15 minutes, and that's one of the things that's really nice is it only took me that long to get to a gravel road and Forest Service, and it's already cooler just with the breeze that's blowing and the sun setting kind of, and of course it's bright lights right now, but anyway, we're gonna make our way up here, and I'd like to check out a couple spots, see if we can see any critters moving. But yeah, we'll just see what kind of trouble we can get into. So we should get up here, and some of this might look familiar. Going to go on one of these little outskirt roads, and we'll see if there's any water running in the waterfall. Maybe we can have enough water to cool off a little. Hopefully. This road right here. Go see if there's any water flowing. Well, you may recall this spot from previous videos. Looks like there's a little bit of water flowing. Some Indian paintbrushes and some daisies out. Alright, let's go get wet. The water's cold. Now that's refreshing. Oh, the sun is set here, so that is really, really nice. Whew. As far as I know, this little spring runs year-round. Oh. Alright, so like the previous video, I just went past that other creek, and it is running. It's not really running real swift, but if you remember from one of my other videos, I actually tried to take you guys up this way before, and we ran into snow. So hopefully I'll get to take you up on one of these landings and show you where this old cabin used to be. Okay, so right through here is where it hit that big patch of snow And I think it was on one of my waterfall videos. I forget. Anyway, it should be fine coming up in here now. It's a beautiful day. Be nice if we'd see some wildlife. This is one of the areas that I do go hunting in every year. I do rifle for deer. So we shouldn't have any problems getting up to where the old cabin used to be. Alright, well I got here. And usually you can drive up this road. But a few trees down. Let's just take a walk up here and see what's left. Yeah, not much left. Someday I'd like to find out where that road goes. I'll have to look it up. But looks like the last of the buildings fell. It's the old tin roof. Let's walk around the other side. Before I walk over there to those other parts of the building, they certainly did have a beautiful view. I imagine the trees weren't so grown up. There's a big lower landing. And then you're not going to be able to see much, but that's looking off to the west. That's looking north. Alright. Let's go take a look and see what's left of this building. Imagine it was quite the mining operation in its day. Although I imagine it was a lode mine, I'm not sure. Lots of rock and mosquitoes. Good thing I sprayed before I got out of the rig. Alright. Let's switch it back around. An old picnic table. Of course, people can't leave well enough alone. You know, it's like Jason from Primal Outdoors. They do a lot of work in the Bend area. I would love to see more of it here. Just picking up trash in our forest would help us tremendously. Looks like somebody actually tried to move this whole building. Pretty well built, like 6x6s in its day. I know there was another small building up there, but I don't know about you, but I sprayed and I still got mosquitoes all over me. So let's go continue on our journey. I'm glad you jumped on board to take this little evening trip with me. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the scenery. And just know that you don't have to have a lot of time. I literally didn't leave till almost, 6 o'clock. But I said that luckily I've got mountains in my backyard. So I literally made a decision earlier this morning and said, oh, I'm going to get out there, even for one night. just so some peace and quiet. Get up in elevation so it's cooler. Alright, let's make our way back to the rig and go on down the road. So this is what we call locally Oregon pinstriping. Hopefully you don't run into any rough bushes, but it does happen. Just take your time going through it. And oh, to hear that little scratch, there's a little Oregon pinstriping. So one of the things that I wanted to remind the ladies especially, I have an automatic, so it's not going to gear down as much as a stick shift would. But as I'm cruising back down, it's steep enough that I need to use my brakes. But I put it down in low, and it definitely saves me from braking as much. It's just easier. Let the motor, the compression of the motor, keep your rig slowed down without you having to ride the brakes. You know, at this point, I just have to touch them every once in a while, slow my momentum as I speed up, and then I'm right back off the brakes. So, take your time going down. We actually have to go down to go back up. And as I get down on lower level ground, I will put it back in drive. So every vehicle is going to be different, but if you can just remember that, it'll save you a lot of brake wear and tear. All right, I hope that helps you. Back to that junction, and now we're gonna go up. This is mainly the main drag right here we're coming onto right now. I don't know if you can notice, but it's so beautiful. Look at this whole row of daisies that are blooming. Must be like a quarter mile of daisies. Mother Nature is just so spectacular. And then they're gone again. Look at that view out to the west. And way the heck over there is Mount McLaughlin. I'm sure you're not going to be able to see it in camera, but pretty spectacular. Check out these views. We've come around, we're kind of looking south. And if I wanted to, I could keep going on this little road right here, take a couple more forks, and end up all the way in Selma. Just so nice to get out. Got a nice little breeze up here. Haven't seen any wildlife, but that's okay. It's just nice and quiet. Plus we've climbed an elevation, so it's not so hot. Alright, I'll check back in a minute. Like I said, if I had my way, I'd probably just be filming 24/7. Oregon is such a beautiful place. Look at that. God, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a little natural spring. And it runs down here along the road. Then it may be too dark, but well, you can kind of see it, maybe. There you go. Natural little holding pond. Pretty amazing. Take half the time to stop in the woods anywhere, and especially around here we have a lot of little springs. It's nice, good for the animals. There's just some massive cedars up here. All right, let's go sit and relax. So I thought we'll just stop here and let you have a listen. It's pretty spectacular. You can just hear the wind coming through the trees. So quiet. We can sit here and watch the sunset all the way. One of the things you may or may not have seen So one of the things that I can do now, we got a piece of screen, and obviously these need to be sewed. Then we roll down the window. And I do have another screen that I put on the other door. And voila, cross ventilation. So one of the other things that I don't think have seen, big old clip as seen on TV. It's got a USB cable and a lithium ion battery that you can charge. And this is a 3-speed fan that I can use in my rig at night. And it actually does really well. Cost me like 14 bucks, I think, at Bimart. Anyway, it works. Anyway, it works really well. Enjoying our view. I really hope you enjoyed this outdoor adventure. Just a quick little overnight. Just me and the mosquitoes. Wish you were here. We could cop a squat and discuss how bad the mosquitoes are. But yeah, it's so beautiful. There's that purple layer of haze right now. Well, it is after 9 o'clock and it's getting kind of dark to film, but I just wanted to say good night. I'm not going to bed yet, but we'll see if we can see any stars before we go to bed. But I probably will stop filming for the evening. And I'm really glad you came along, and I hope that you've enjoyed the scenery. And I will see you in the morning for coffee. Good morning. We are just in time to see the sun hitting those clouds that have covered the valley. Here comes the sun. Dee 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 dee. I love the sun is about to come through the trees. Like a giant pillow. Everybody in the valley's tucked in. Now, who wouldn't want to wake up to this view? Good morning. Stunning day. Coffee's good. Inversion layers covering the valley. It's like a giant lake. Oh, that's good. Well, unfortunately, I do have things to do today, so we can't hang out too long. But I'm really glad that it came along. Yeah, the mosquitoes are still here. I think we'll just sit here for a little while and watch the sun come up some more. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this outdoor adventure. I'm going to leave you with some of these views. The inversion layer is starting to kind of lift. But I hope you get outside, have your own outdoor adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until the next time, we'll see you again.